Welcome back, SmartAsses. It's Mr. Know-It-All with episode 154. Kellie Q is back. It's just me and her today. Today we're going to talk a lot of current events, including the Submariner or the Sub-Vessel or whatever you want to call it. We're going to get to a lot of those things as well, talk some current events, and ask the big question that everybody wants to know. Can men and women actually be friends platonically? Forevermore. We'll learn a lot more on that today, man. Get set. Episode 154. It's on its way.
I'm like the sound that the wind makes when the doors open. The answer is anybody focused on poetry in motion. Motion, like poetry in motion. Motion. I'm like LeBron from the baseline when the score's smoking. The savior. Is anybody hoping the poetry in motion? Motion, like poetry in motion. Motion.
Let me hit the record button because you talking some bullshit right now. I'm allergic to pain.
I am.
I don't think nobody really likes pain, though, Kellie. Like what are you
Yeah,
talking
but I'm allergic to it.
No, but it's like saying you're allergic to death. I think everybody's allergic to death. Like, what are you talking about? Nobody.
I'm allergic to pain. I'm not going to readily subject myself to pain.
I think that's bullshit.
Okay.
I don't think women are allergic to pain at all. I think
I
there's a
am.
certain amount of pain that goes into you guys' pleasure. That's why we was. Am I wrong? I'm just saying. Like, what are we talking about? I'm allergic to pain. You're not allergic to pain. Nigga.
I am allergic to pain.
You don't like pain, but you're not allergic to it.
I'm allergic to it. I'm a sneeze.
That's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Yeah, people, they had a montage on people getting tattoos and the way that they, the type of agony that they were in. Did you see that? The way that they were screaming. That shit was like, there's one girl, it was a full-fledged, it said, she was a whole orgasm sounding ass effect. I said, yo.
Oh, wow.
Yo, man, like, honestly, people just be wanting a reason just to overreact to anything. It's not that serious. Pain, I ain't gonna hold you. Tattoos hurt. I've had ones that hurt worse than others. But
Because I think it depends on where they're at, right? Where you're getting tattooed at.
I only got 6 tattoos, so I don't really, you know what I'm saying?
I only got 6 tattoos.
Like, I really do. I only have 6 tattoos.
I only have 6 tattoos.
And that's not a lot.
Only.
Shannon got 20. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really, yeah.
Why?
That's what I'm saying. Like, no. So, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Why does she have 20 tattoos?
That's her vibe. That's her thing. That's what she
Okay.
does. She like tattoos. I'm like, okay, cool. And we got together. I think she only had like 2. She had like 2 or 3 or something like that. Now she just got a whole bunch of fucking tattoos.
None. And not getting none.
I know your old ass ain't getting no tattoos.
Never, ever. My nephew has one. My nephew is,
Mm-hmm.
if Caleb's 18, he's getting ready to turn 17. He's like 16. He has
So that was the thing. Donovan wasn't getting the tattoos till he was 18. Because I that's the one thing that I try to follow in the footsteps of my own house. I didn't get a tattoo till I was 18.
Who paid for it?
I did.
Okay.
I was working. You know what I'm saying? So that was
Yeah.
my shit. You know what I mean? So I was going to get mine. But I just think that, yeah, kids shouldn't get tattoos till they're 18. All this fucking goofy ass 14, 15-year-old kids getting tattoos, I'm not with none of that. I hate to see kids that are fucking juniors in high school on a football field with tatted up arms. What the fuck are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not even going to like none of that shit when you get older.
Right.
Or the ones that do shit like they get tattoos on their hands. Like, you get them done early. And then, not to mention the fucking face tattoos. Niggas is stupid. You hear that? You're stupid. No face tattoos, honestly.
It's funny. My new director of sales at
Yeah.
my hotel is covered.
Really? Head to toe? You got head tattoos?
No. Like, collarbone down,
Yeah.
arms.
Yeah.
Arms like almost.
How many
to the ankles.
How many skulls and explicit tattoos do
I
you
have
got?
no idea.
People be having some crazy shit
I
on
have
them.
no idea.
People have some crazy shit on them. You gonna get that many tattoos? Like, honestly.
Italian.
Oh yeah. He's definitely
South Philly. Yeah,
got an Italian flag on there.
probably.
And then
Respect
the
somewhere.
word mooly is
Oh my God.
tossed in there somewhere.
Please, no.
Definitely got a mooly in there somewhere, but you know how that go. All right.
We're
Those-
back.
We're back, man. Episode 154. For all those that are
Wow.
listening, this is for your listening pleasure. I found another selection. This is one of my favorite ones and
I'm
whatnot.
so scared.
It's a little bit depressing, but I love this
Oh
song.
God, don't be depressed.
Shush.
Really?
Yes, man. Welcome
Like,
back.
ch-ch-ch-ch-ch-ch.
Don't yo, you hating. Us as rappers, we had to find creative ways when we weren't saying words in order to make shit pop. Welcome back to episode 154 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast. As always, white teed up, V-neck down, low cut, low fade. Yo, they hating on my low cut in these streets, man. I hate that shit because I guess it's not.
You know what?
Why? What?
I feel so stupid, and I apologize.
You didn't even notice it.
I didn't even notice it.
That's fucked up. That's like I got something.
Well, you had a hat on.
That's like you got something on your lip.
It's barbecue potato chip that time. Anyway.
Right. Yo. That's fucked up. You got hold on. You said barbecue potato chip. What did you say?
I said
About
it
it?
was barbecue potato chip.
And you still got some on there. Why don't you get that all the way off? It's right at the top part of the lip. We on camera. You know what I'm saying? And this HD kicks in, you know what I mean, pretty good in certain levels. Okay, and you're going to do that. I am Mr. Know-It-All, your favorite podcaster's favorite podcaster, even if he didn't know he podcasted. Also love casting. Podcasting's lovable smartass. It is me. It is I. Wow. It is a hot ass day. You might hear the fan in the background. Well, we have dynamic mics, so you might not hear the fan in the background. Who gives a shit? To the left of me,
Hot.
Q Diamond Phillips, the diva.
I like that one.
Kellie.
Why did I like that one?
I said it last week. They're like, you still don't remember. You've been drinking a lot this weekend, but I'm going to let you ride with
I
that.
didn't drink that much this weekend.
Yeah,
No,
what? Friday was a movie, and you know it. You know what I'm saying?
I was a designated driver.
You was drunk as shit.
I was not.
You shouldn't drink that way.
2 glasses of Riesling and a cup of Tito's and cranberry. Trust me.
And that was it.
And that's it.
Them bartenders was heavy-handed as shit. Shout out to Party on the Run.
Party on the run.
Yeah, there was a whole different vibe. We'll talk
I'm
about
running
that.
the party.
We'll talk about that in a case.
Oh, there we go. Shannon,
just
that's
mute.
the song for you.
You just who
Party on the run. I'm running the party.
is that a real song?
No.
You just made that shit up?
I just made this
All right,
shit.
get the fuck out of here with that shit. Anyway, man. It's Kellie Q, the Qster, the diva.
Lou Diamond Phillips.
Q Diamond Phillips.
I love it. That one I could go with.
All right.
I like that better than Qster.
Well, we are back here. Get with us on IG at Mr_Know-It-All_pod. The Facebook fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast on TikTok. And as always, please send us all of your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to the Gmail account at MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. That's MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. And this is that time, that good old time where we visit the shelf. For some of you niggas that don't know no damn better, it's the refrigerator. You a refrigerator person for that shit, ain't you? Oh, all right. It's condiment
Come on,
time,
though.
folks. It's time for the ketchup.
It's in my window above my sink.
You put ketchup in the window?
I have a lot of things on the window.
It ain't no ants can get to it, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, we catching up. So,
Ketchup.
I didn't see you none of the week, of course. During the week, we don't normally see each other. But I did see you on Friday evening.
Friday evening, because we were celebrating.
Nice little celebration to
Years of black love.
to Rich and Denise. Rich has been on the podcast before. Big. It's my man. My
That's broski.
former manager when I used to do music. We all went to the same college together. They had a nice black excellent type celebration. My wife did the drink catering, not
Party
the food.
on the run.
Yeah, she did the
'Cause she
bar.
running the party.
She had 2 bartenders there doing their thing, and she felt very, very established and esteemed about her.
We were on the
positioning.
side. She was looking. I was like, look at this.
Yeah, she's happy.
I was like, your business is running. I was like, but you're not running it. I was
There
like,
you
your
go.
bartenders is chilling. She is like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm proud of you, sis. I'm proud of you.
That's the name of the game. Oh man, but yeah, and then, what did you do yesterday?
I went to the movies with my son.
Oh, okay.
We went to see Transformers.
Robots in disguise. I used to think that back in the day.
So Mirage is in this one. Mirage is in this movie.
Who's Mirage?
Mirage is the transformer that can.
It's be other people.
Well, it can break into, he can put images.
Okay.
So it look like he's driving over there, and you don't know which car.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
Pete Davidson.
Oh, is it? Oh, so that's why everybody was talking about Pete Davidson the whole time. I got to see the movie.
You gotta see it.
Yeah.
It was good.
I used to think they said it took me. I think I was about.
Do you want a spoiler or not?
No, I don't want no spoilers.
Okay.
I would like to see it. I think I seen.
In credits.
Like
Marvel.
Yeah.
There's something extra.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, that's always good.
Let me know when you see it, because my son had questions.
Yeah.
He's like, well, how you going to do that, do.
Right.
And I'm like, well, because that, that. So, because I'm trying not to give him a
Her
spoiler.
son is 18. It sounded like she was talking to a
well, I'm trying not to give
4-year-old.
Keith a spoiler.
Yeah.
Because I will slip.
Yeah. Don't.
So I got to say
spoilers.
deep-a-dap-a-doop-doop.
I appreciate you not giving any spoilers.
Yeah.
That's the shit.
It's not easy.
I think I was about 12 when I realized that they were saying robots in disguise. Because I damn sure used to say, no more the biscuit eye. I don't know what the fuck.
You don't know what you were saying.
What was biscuit eye mean? And I would say it wholeheartedly. Like, yeah.
I know that one of the robots in the movie did say they're more than meets the eye. And I just started cracking up in the movie theater. I was
They
like,
said that shit in the original Transformers.
well, no, I remember them saying it in the original,
Yeah.
the very first one.
Yeah.
But they haven't said it in any more of them. So for them to say it
Right.
in this one, I was like,
I think it's cheesy when they do shit like that.
but they have to.
I hate it when they said cowabunga in the original Turtles movie.
They
This
have
movie was so
to.
fucking serious. Like everything, Raph got rolled on, the building collapsed on him. They fought, you know what I'm saying, Shredder on top of the roof, put him in the trash. And for them niggas to say cowabunga, that fucked it up. Don't say cowabunga to me.
Well, they had to say more than meets the eye.
All right. More than meets the eye. You are a fucking car that changed into a robot. Yes, my eye didn't
more.
meet that in this initial
Well,
sight.
like I said,
Yeah.
the one spoiler that you have, which is why you're actually now intrigued to see the movie, is that the movie takes place in 1994. So before everything that we've seen with Sam Witwicky and with Michael, Mark Wahlberg, I don't want to why.
Mark Wahlberg is a small turd. Go ahead. Wow. I know. I'm sorry. That's an Eminem line. But anything else or whatnot? I found myself just not wanting to do anything this weekend.
Me neither.
But guess what? Shannon's sister came down. Of course, Heather's always down. And when she comes down, she can't just stay for a couple hours. So they ended up staying the night on Friday. We get up and we was watching more From. Have you seen From yet?
No.
Oh, you got to catch some From. We've been watching From. Shout out to Harold.
Are you watching it on Prime?
I'm watching it on MGM Plus because I have it on cable. Yeah. But you can watch it on Prime as well. But I've been watching it on MGM Plus.
I pay for that on Prime.
Yeah. You got to pay for it on Prime?
Yeah, I just finished Yellowstone, so I finished all 5 seasons.
Yeah, we talking about From right now. But make sure.
I'm just saying where I'm at in my TV watching.
Well, we get a TV. We get the TV later, but check the show out.
TV.
So she stayed here, and then we ended up getting up and going to a fine black-owned dining establishment yesterday called Booker's down on. This is not an ad, but if they would like to add with the Mr. Know-It-All podcast, if anybody listens out there, please contact us at Mr. Know-It-All@gmail.com.
Oh, it's free. I'll watch it tonight. It's free.
Oh, yeah, it's free. The whole thing's free.
On Prime.
Yeah. So we went to Booker's.
And I got the free trial for season 2, so I got to knock this out real quick before their trial not free
you better hurry up. Yeah. So we went to Booker's, had a nice little meal. It was okay. It wasn't bad. I like the ambiance.
What kind of food? Soul?
The soul food, all right, this is black people. I love y'all to death, man. Stop with this extra combining of the Asian flavor with the niggas be going crazy. They be like, yeah, have you tried our spicy smothered cheese turd straight from Wisconsin? You know what I mean? With a spin, with a little bit of twist of honey on top. You be like, nigga, I don't want I don't want the extra nuclear chicken fingers or whatnot with blue cheese, stuffed with blue cheese. Stop inventing food. Just make regular food, but make it good. That's all I'm asking. You don't have to go over the top to try to make something, which goes. I had a chicken marsala that tastes more like it was more like a, mashed potatoes, chicken, and gravy. It wasn't that bad, but you know what I'm saying? No, you hate the marsala was okay, but I could have had it. It could have been better. And then Heather's boyfriend we ordered the same exact thing, and I felt disrespected because it looked like I got the kitty version of the shit that he ordered. I was mad as shit. The nigga, they bought the 2 plates by this nigga.
Pictures?
This nigga plate. This
You're
nigga
supposed to take pictures.
This nigga chicken slab was this big. I had the little. You know what I'm saying?
Chicken.
Yeah, I had to like.
You had a chicken tender. He had a chicken breast.
Damn sure did. It's like, when you make sure your dad get the big piece of chicken. That was exactly what I was mad as shit. Like, damn, look at my shit and look at that shit. It was good though. It was delicious. I ate it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bookers. Appreciate y'all. Ambiance was great.
Yeah, where are they located again? Not the address, but just like
on, the back end of damn, like down the bottom, like that one strip that's behind University. It's like damn it, huh?
Near me?
Not far from you. But it's like the back end. It's down there. It's in west, but between west and southwest. Like 45th and
Baltimore area.
Baltimore. That's exactly where it's on. It's on 45th and Baltimore. Exactly.
That makes sense.
Yeah. That.
Wait a minute.
That's that little earthy area back there with all the hookah spots and fucking and all the hookah spots and dirt gardens and shit like that.
From Baltimore?
49th.
49th?
49th. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll see. It's one of the snazziest little motherfucking places out there. Shout out to them
I
though.
think I've been there.
Yeah, go ahead. Have a date take you out there. Spend a couple $100. You'll be all right.
That's exactly where PFCU is on the corner.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I know exactly where you're at.
Yeah, no. That's
been
right.
there.
Yeah, so we
I
went
there
there.
last summer.
And then we went to what the hell is the name of it?
Because they got a little spot next door.
Blue Brook, definitely. We were still in your neighborhood, Blue Brook.
Oh you wasn't just in my neighborhood. You was around the corner from my house.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we was at
It was literally 4 minutes from my house.
I was at up the street from my high school. I was at Blue Brook for so long, I started running into people I went to high school with. That's how long. Ran into my brother out there and shit. I was trying to take a piss. I walked in the bathroom. They ain't got no dividing stalls. They're the only one that got a bathroom with no toilet in it. The men's bathroom doesn't have a toilet in it.
Straight urinals.
Nah, just 2 urinals. And they right next to each other. No divider or nothing. So I see a nigga in there. I'm waiting until he come out. So he come out, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, this nigga must be in there jacking off. He taking forever. And I see him. I was like, oh, what's up, bro? He was like, oh, shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Much love. Shout out to John, man. That's my nigga. Oh, man. That's my man's brother. You know what I'm saying? Wow.
The name sounds familiar.
His name is John.
Oh, John. I thought you said Ja.
You know what? Stay out the hood. Stay out of the hood.
It's around the corner from me.
Yeah, I understand that, but stay out of the hood. Shout out.
Down the street from a friend of mine's. Look.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down the street. And then I live around. My cousin was just there like a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at her like real in the background. I was like, yo. I was like, is that Blue Brook yet? She's like, yeah. I was like, literally, you are around the corner from my house. She's like, are you serious? And I sent her like the little pen map thing. She's like, damn. I was like, I wish I was home because I'd come around the corner. But
that is the spot for all the 27 and up ass. That's how that works.
Like anytime I've gone there, it's been non-weekend time.
Yeah.
So I'm there with the adults.
So yeah, we knew some people in there. You know what I'm saying? It was, shout out to them. It's big up. We actually got people that we know that own that. But yeah, went to breakfast this morning. Came out here. Now we ready. Now we podding.
Now we podding.
I know. Oh shit! I didn't even get my shit ready for.
Can you get it ready?
Like current events. Anything else?
Get it ready.
Did you did this weekend?
I didn't do anything else. I had a contractor come out, look at my basement.
How'd that work out?
That worked out very well.
Whoa! Don't do that.
What?
Don't do that. Your contractor was a looker. What the fuck is going on?
Woo!
God.
Damn.
See, this is it.
He walked in. I was like, damn.
See, this is the beginning of a porn movie. That's how they start off and whatnot.
My child was there.
See,
My son was there.
it's ridiculous, man. Honestly.
And my son was on his way upstairs, and me and the contractor were on our way downstairs. Next thing I know, I turned around. My son is walking downstairs with us. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
stalker Rotsy much?
No, that's called blocking.
Hardcore.
Blocking.
Hardcore.
Blocking. That's when you got to
He
sit
looked
your
like
kids.
ex-military because he had like a dog chain on, but it was the American flag dog chain, and he was just like muscular and.
Jesus
I
Christ.
was not expecting that walking through my home.
Jesus Christ, Kelly. Horny, you got to calm your fucking horny down.
I'm trying to say, and it was raining outside when he
Oh,
showed up. So
Not the ambiance. What the fuck?
when he walked in, it was raining, so he was kind of wet. I was
Oh
like,
my
I
God.
was like this. Hi.
Jesus Christ.
I saw his face. I was like, damn.
Oh Lord.
Hello.
Was he light skinned?
Golden. Golden brown. Golden brown. He's like maybe a couple of shades darker than you.
Jesus Christ. Oh wait. I'm not golden. I'm like a caramel. What are you talking about? Like a caramel.
Nigga, you a light skin.
I am not light skinned at all.
You're not brown skin.
I am definitely brown skinned.
No, you're not. I'm brown skin.
You about to sneeze away from dark skin. You about to sneeze away from dark skin. You walk around the block a couple times and whatnot.
You're
Yeah,
not caramel.
definitely
Nigga,
caramel.
you're not caramel.
Definitely caramel.
You're not caramel. I'm more caramel than your ass is caramel.
You what? You think you lighter than me?
I don't think I'm lighter than you.
This
I
is
don't think you're
colorism at its
caramel.
this is colorism at its finest. It doesn't matter, but I know I'm not light skinned though. Let's get to the current events. If we can get to them. Come on, do it again. There we go. Now we here. You want to talk about the submersible?
No. No, I don't.
That's chocolate.
That's caramel.
That's
And you're
chocolate.
not it.
You're goofy as hell. That is chocolate over caramel. You're ridiculous.
Whatever.
Don't ever show me a fucking candy bar again. They don't make all caramel candy bars.
Sure they do.
This is ridiculous.
it.
See, that's your problem.
Anyway.
Might need to turn their horny down. If we talk about the submersible for a second,
We can talk about it.
I mean,
I'm not gonna make any jokes about it.
I don't want to make.
We're not gonna make any jokes.
We
about
shouldn't make
It. We
jokes.
shouldn't make jokes.
About-
No one should make jokes about death.
Yes, you are absolutely right.
But I have questions.
5 people lost their lives.
But I have questions. Why?
I want to know.
Why?
The first thing I want to know is.
Why?
I'm in the wrong
Why?
business. I'm in the wrong business. What can I offer for $250,000 a pop? You know what I should? You know what we should do? We should offer Uber rides through the hood. Because I mean, you know what I mean? If we in a situation that's going to like involve imminent death, you know what I'm saying? I'll definitely drive your ass down 22nd to Lehigh. You know what I'm saying? For a fee of
All for it.
$250,000 and I'll do that shit for 7-8 hours straight.
All for it.
You know what I'm saying, nigga? We could park in front of Diamond
You
Street
wanna have life
Projects, whatever
challenges.
you want to do.
Look, if you want to have life challenges,
Oh my gosh!
There we
Honestly,
go.
we could ride with the windows down. If y'all want life-threatening scenarios, I know exactly where to take you in order to make this shit happen. I mean, it's not a joke or whatnot. These people lost their lives, but I'm telling you, it's fucked up because they lost their lives for absolutely no reason.
It was
Like-
something I saw yesterday. It was this guy, Sean Bloom. He's 20, and his father, Jay Bloom,
Right.
were scheduled to be on the Submersible, and he because the son.
Hold on, I'm not gonna let you just do that.
What?
Say it again.
Submersible.
It's a submersible.
Submersible.
No,
Either way,
submersible is what you do, what you wanted to be in the basement with the motherfucking. When he starts talking about quoting you what you need to do, or you can put your little chain dungeon there. You get your submersible on. What the fuck is you talking about? Like you? No, Kelly, it's not submersible.
Okay.
Like,
the Titanic shit.
okay,
Okay. The Titanic submarine mini person
It
thing
wasn't a
that
submarine.
they shouldn't have been on. But the son, who is Sean, is a Titanic, fanatic kind of person.
Okay.
So the father, a financier, so of course he got some money, was going to take him on it. And the son just kept saying, not so much. Like, he just started really looking at it and looking at all the details of it, and he didn't feel comfortable with doing that. And which is a good thing, because this is what happened. He was supposed to be, him and his father were supposed to be on here.
Mm-hmm.
He says, I was worried because I didn't think the submarine could withstand that kind of pressure.
His father went, though.
And it wasn't, no, neither one of them.
Oh, they didn't go.
No, they didn't go at all. He's like, I was worried because I didn't think the submarine could withstand that kind of pressure.
Right.
And it wasn't meant to go that far. So he and his friend, who was also concerned about the safety,
Right.
began looking much harder at the actual submersible they would be in for almost a 3-mile dive into the icy ocean of Newfoundland. And he said, that is a small submarine with 5 people crammed inside. It just felt super unsafe. Something was telling me that this was not the move.
What else could tell you that it's unsafe? Can I tell you the first thing
Go for it.
that makes it the most unsafe? Is the fact that you're going to check out the wreckage of the fucking Titanic. How about that? You're going to check out a wreckage that happened in the exact spot. Just the mojo alone, without 9 million people surrounded by me filming a fucking movie, would make me feel as if that I don't want to go there. Are you fucking stupid? And y'all wondering why they making jokes? Because people are outraged. You motherfuckers are stupid. You're morons. Not the people that lost their lives, and I'm not saying that. I'm saying that anybody that's considering these voyages and paying this much money in order to do it. I think you niggas that went up in that dick, up into the fucking, up into space with Elon Musk and them goofy niggas are stupid. I think that anybody that's thinking about diving deep down into the motherfucking ocean is stupid. I think that anytime that you got a one-man craft that's controlled by a fucking PlayStation 5 controller, you're fucking stupid. What happens if the batteries die? What happens if... And they said it had one toilet for all these niggas. If I can't stand up...
Is a toilet on there?
It's a toilet. What you mean? Where you gonna shit and piss? If I couldn't stand up on the motherfucking thing... let me tell you something. This shit would need to be 16 times the size of that shit. It would have to have luxury shit on there, and it had to be made of some of the finest, indestructible, see-through shit that I've ever seen, because I want to see everything. There wasn't even no fucking windows on this thing. You had to watch everything through a screen.
Oh, hell.
And you going down, but it's where the Titanic sank at. You know the Titanic didn't sink voluntarily, right?
At all.
I'm over it. The mojo
Iceberg.
itself is bad, folks. Let's get over the dumb shit. Let's stop doing stupid shit.
Iceberg. Iceberg. Like,
These niggas went down there to see the Titanic and join them.
if anyone has ever seen the movie Titanic, they sent a camera down.
Unmanned
An unmanned
camera.
Almost X-ray-ish type situation going on here. And moved it around there to see down there.
Yep.
They didn't go. I'm not that intrigued. There's nothing in this world that can intrigue me that much to go that far.
At all.
Especially since I am not a trained person, trained swimmer, trained Navy person.
You could be Michael. You could be Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps ain't that trained.
You
to go
are.
that
That's
below.
what I'm saying. You are what? You are 5-6 miles down in the freezing ocean.
Freezing.
The pressure alone you would turn into a fucking tin can as soon as you step. You couldn't even open the thing. It was pressurized so crazy. And here's the thing.
Like I felt like it would. The lower they got, in my mind, the more it would crush them.
That's exactly what happened. And here's the funny thing. It's not funny. It's not funny. But the
Horrible.
crazy thing about it is that the government doesn't do anything but keep secrets. These motherfuckers knew the exact moment that motherfucker turned into a pancake.
Yeah.
They knew the exact moment. They said they heard knocking, and they said the air will run out at 7 o'clock. Guess what happened at 7 o'clock in 1 second? They said they heard it, and I don't know if they saw it. They probably got camera views of it. This shit went like... and eviscerated everything in it. They found if by 7:15, I think we found some debris. Nigga, we know you found some debris. We knew you wasn't gonna find them fucking people, and because it takes longer than the time that you have when you find them. There's no way that you can save them. You should have said they ran out of. If they was running out of air at 7:00 in the morning, they was already dead by 7 the night before, because you can't just bring them up to the surface and have them breathe. They'll explode. You know what I'm saying? They have to be depressurized. You motherfuckers are stupid. Everybody involved in the situation, I'm sorry, it's stupid. You know what I'm saying? And I apologize if I seem insensitive. And I know you people want to see things all over the world, but I'm telling you, I could put you in much more dangerous situations for $250,000. Try me. Give me the $250,000. Let me go gamble in Vegas for the weekend if you want to just lose money. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll go crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'll make it happen.
Why? Like,
niggas is nuts, man. Prayers to
there's
all.
so many things I want to know about.
Yeah.
But there's so many things I'm not going to do to know them.
Oh, absolutely. I don't want to dive in a toothpaste tube down into the ocean. You know what I'm saying? That I can't stand up in to try to find out about some shit that I can't even see. There's no fucking window. I can't even see the Titanic. I have to watch it through a screen. Nigga, watch that shit on TV. You know what I'm saying? Watch the movie Titanic.
Watch the documentary.
Watch the documentary.
They've been there.
They got all that shit in HD. You see everything.
Or go to the museums that have Titanic, theme shows or whatever. But me going down,
yeah.
I don't want to see where Jack died. I don't want to see where Jack died. Jack didn't have to die. Jack didn't have to die anyway. It was room on that door.
Man, let me tell you something.
It was room on that door. You
First and foremost, I just met you. I just met you, bros. Like, we've been fucking for like maybe a day and a half.
Since we met.
Yeah, maybe a day and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand, and it was good. No, don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. But I found this door. Get off. I found this door, bitch. You better go over there and get you on one of them windowsills or some shit like that. I found this. So therefore, or we could have just took turns. How about you get in the freezing cold water for a half hour and then I get into it?
Or we both could have fit on that door.
They definitely could have both fit on the door.
Could fit on that door.
That was fucked up. Fucking Rose.
Yep.
You had a nerve to went out and had a family and shit, and then, Rose wasn't a good person at all. Think about Rose's whole dynamic of everything that she did. All right, she came on a boat, artsy fartsy.
Did she take his name?
I don't know what she took. But name one of her kids, Jack or something.
No. I believe at the end, because remember she was engaged to
Billy Zane.
Right. And he did that bullshit where this is my kid, got off the boat because he had a child with him. He just grabbed somebody's child.
That's because that nigga was smart. Fuck all of y'all. I'm out. I got more to live for than this fuckery. You ain't gonna sit up there and kill me on this sinking ass boat. Bitch cheating on me anyway. See, this is the problem. And that's the reason why I say,
she didn't want to marry him, though.
I don't give a fuck. Just say no.
She didn't want to marry him.
What you're not gonna do is you're not gonna use me. You're not gonna use me to get on.
She couldn't.
She got on that motherfucking cruise ship under her own volition. She wanted to do that.
She was with her mother and father.
I don't give a fuck about that. Kathy Bates was telling her ass the whole time. Yeah, like, yo, if you don't want to be with the nigga, don't be with the nigga.
But at the end, because they both got off the boat.
Mm-hmm.
They both got off the boat.
He left her ass.
She saw him.
Yeah.
But she kind of covered up.
He wasn't looking for her ass.
But she wasn't trying to check for him nowhere, because if he had found her.
Right.
Because he really wanted her money.
Yeah.
It was really more so he wanted her money.
That's cool. But then he realized that she was bad luck. After the gunfight, which the nigga brought a gun on the Titanic, which I don't understand. After he tried to take Leo head the fuck off with that gun in that basement of that boat while it was sinking. Whenever you shoot at a nigga, he don't die, and she's still riding for him while the boat's sinking, you lost. That's what it is. You shoot at the nigga, you didn't get it. You know what, man? I'm just gonna leave this bitch alone because she done fucked everything up. She's trying to get me killed out here. I try to save her, pull her away from the stupid nigga, and you know what I mean? He ended up dying off the boat. She wasn't a good person. She was cheating. She was using it.
You can't cheat on somebody you don't want to be with.
But you mean they was together? He was fucking.
She was not fucking Billy Zane.
She was fucking Billy Zane. That was her boyfriend.
Okay, just because he was your boyfriend doesn't mean you fucking her.
All right, so the rules was changed back in 1910, huh?
Yep.
Fuck out of
You
here.
know they wasn't supposed to be touching each other.
That's bullshit. He's bombing the shit out of her ass. That was his boo-boo and all that. She cheating with the bum-ass nigga, running around the boat, right on it. How you gonna cheat on me in the same building? I don't give a fuck how big the ship is. In the same building. She was cheating. She's fucking Leo in the same building and still going back and sleeping next to Billy Zane. It's fucked up. She was still sleeping next to Billy Zane. And then had the nerve, and then didn't really help Leo. She just like ran with the nigga. She could have called somebody to help him. They was shooting at him and shit like that. And then when the boat sank, she take the door. And then the bitch had the nerve to tell stories, have babies with a whole nother person and all this other shit when she get old. Then get old, hold on to the diamond and drop that motherfucker back into the ocean.
She sure did.
It's not a good person, man. She's not. Either she's not good or she's not a smart person. Let's get past that, man. Shout out to them. Prayers to everybody that's involved and whatnot. Leave the Titanic alone. Leave that shit alone. It's sunk for a reason. You know what I'm saying? God don't make mistakes.
Okay.
He don't make mistakes.
Okay.
All right. Speaking of mistakes, 95 is reopened. Ain't that a bitch? Has the government not been lying to you forever? What did I tell you about? What we say last week about them rebuilding that shit? Took them 10 fucking days.
It's stuff that's still under construction in Philadelphia.
What? Can't get a pothole fixed on this block.
It's still shit.
I can't get a fucking pothole fixed on this block. It take 10 minutes to fill in a pothole.
Your block does not block the infrastructure
You are absolutely
or deliveries
Yup.
coming from other states.
And they fixed that shit like the Transformers. They went right the fucking there. You know what I'm saying? Roads that are in disguise. Like, these motherfuckers went crazy. They went in there, they was like, oh, we got a plexiglass polyfiber, but there's something to do it. We got an old spaceship that we did crushed up and turned it into the exact measurements of what we need. It'll be done by tomorrow. Like, excuse me? These niggas got on the TV and was like, yeah, it's going to be done by Friday morning. I said, what you mean done by Friday morning?
Look. That's what the whole statement.
Now, what you mean done by Friday? Yeah, done by Friday
I
morning.
will not.
Yep.
I will not. There are a lot of things I'm going to do in my life before I go. And what I'm not going to do is drive 9 to 5.
Oh, no, I'm going to drive across that motherfucker. I'm definitely driving across that motherfucker. Oh, I'm definitely driving across it. I bet you could bet your sweet ass that shit is stronger than the rest of the road. I guarantee you it is. I guarantee you it is. Because they don't fuck up in that way. They don't fuck up in that way. That's not what they do.
I was freaking out yesterday because we went to Cherry Hill to the movie theaters. And in my head, like I forgot I had to go across the bridge. But in my head, the way I was going, I saw 95 and I was like, oh, please, Lord, no. Please, Lord, no.
No, you go to Tacoma Palmyra.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I went Ben Franklin.
Oh, you went to Ben Franklin? Why you go to Ben Franklin to get to Cherry Hill?
Because I'm on that side.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's coming to West Philly. Oh, man. Well, they opened it back up. The government has proven us wrong, and you motherfuckers are competent, and you can get shit done if it involves the bottom line. Wow. So you know what the biggest thing that I've learned in this whole situation is to make yourself as important as the bottom line.
Yeah.
Guess what? I'm the motherfucking bottom line and top segment. I'm important, motherfuckers. Give me the money.
Show me the money.
What else? Jonathan Majors and Megan Good strolling through court together.
Hands
Some new holding hands, some new allegations. She was tickling his neck and shit.
Held, honey.
Tickling his neck. New allegations have come out that bitch was lying. I knew she was. Come on, man. They said she had an episode.
Well, they said. Well, that came out a while ago. So.
Yeah, but you know how that go. It's always drag the nigga through the mud, and if he's completely exonerated or whatnot, yo, when are we gonna get like any type of apology from white people? Like just like a reparational apology. You ain't gonna give us no money. Can we get an apology? Can the U.S. Army come out and say, you know what, we were wrong. We jumped the gun. Can Disney say, you know what, we were holding off, but we were thinking about starting something? Because you know Disney gonna try to cover it the fuck up. But once he's exonerated and everything's a go or whatnot, they're gonna put him in a bunker somewhere and get all the movies filmed. All right, let's film this shit now. Writer strike or not, let's film it now.
Let's get all of our Marvel movies shot.
Yup, let's get all this shit out the way. For somebody come out, you know what I'm saying?
Have you seen...
Before you start beating Megan Good ass. Ooh, shit, I shouldn't have said that.
That I don't see happening.
You don't see what?
I don't see that happening. My
What?
question
Wait,
is, did
hold.
you see The Flash?
I did not see it. Did you see it?
Not yet. I want to see it.
So, we can talk about that for a second. Major flop. Movie cost $270 million to make. 55 on the first weekend. 30 the second.
Because you know why it flopped.
Because
Nobody wants to support
Ezra Miller.
I
got another theory. It's the Zack Snyder effect. Ever since they pulled Zack Snyder, now don't look at mine. James Gunn is the man, but James Gunn is not a director. And we know the ilk that James Gunn comes from, the Guardians of the Galaxy. Did you see Guardians yet?
I told you I saw it. I saw it the weekend you were supposed to see. Fast
that shit was
10, whatever.
That shit was that not a beautiful fucking movie? That was one of the best Marvel movies I've ever seen. You didn't like it? You motherfucker. What? How?
I almost fell asleep.
You know what? All right. I ain't talking to you about shit no more. Anyway. Or the show that we talk about
shit. I want to see
shit.
it by myself.
You want to see it? That's the problem. You want to see it by yourself. When did you go see it? What time of day?
In the afternoon.
You didn't have your nap. That's your problem.
I had my nap.
Come on, man.
Slept all damn day before I went to see it.
And you almost fell asleep while you was in there?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get
I
high
like
for
the
you?
last 20 minutes.
What the fuck is that? Is that thunder?
Thunder.
Holy shit. Loud ass thunder outside. I hope y'all heard
the kids
it.
Upstairs.
I know. I thought somebody crashed into something. I hope not. I don't know, because my block,
It's
man, these
thunder.
motherfuckers do some dumb shit. That's thunder, though?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the clouds was roaring. Some crazy shit. I'm in the house. Bunkered down.
Yeah, I'll go to Westville.
Shout out to Jonathan Majors and making good, though. And last but not least in this current event stretch, did you hear about Tia Mowry and Corey, how you say his name, Hardrick?
Hardrick.
Their divorce
It's
settlement. Yeah, but the stipulations.
Well, I heard one of the stipulations is that before any
Other new one,
date
yeah,
or whatever,
6 months.
they have to meet them.
They have to meet him, and they also have to be together with that person for 6 months before they can let the kids meet him.
Okay.
How you feel about that?
That's cool.
6 months?
Make sure they're going to be around.
That's understandable.
Make sure they're going to be around.
I think that's understandable. But that's a lot, though. I mean, that to have that in writing. I mean, let's just say that within 4 months, y'all want to, that person wants to take y'all on vacation. It's a no-no.
Unless they communicate about
Unless
that.
they communicate about it. I guess. You know what I'm saying? I think it's smart, but I think that the petty people in the world could use a way to try to manipulate the situation rather than just saying that, oh, yeah, it's smart to kind of let that be the case. Because I think there's a lot of petty motherfuckers in the world that use that as a crutch to still have a lifeline to a motherfucker. Absolutely.
Could be, but I don't think they're at that part.
You don't think they're at that part?
I follow, actually, the funny thing is I follow both of them.
Yeah.
On social media.
Mm-hmm.
And they're both visibly on what they show.
Right.
Because you have to remember, this is just what they're showing us.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what's going on in their life.
Right.
But what we're seeing is both of them having very active lives. And very active lives that are including their children.
What if his new partner was Tamara?
She ain't. What I want to say, I'm not going to say.
The twin sister. What?
I'm not going to say.
You're going to say Tamara like white guys. She don't like black men. That's exactly what you were going to say. Yeah, but nobody makes a fuss about that shit. You don't never hear a bunch of niggas coming out, they're stealing our black queens. She made her fucking decision.
They said, you can have her.
Wow. Is she... Is Tamara considered a cornball? Is that what that is? Because it's corny chicks out here, though. It is corny chicks. Would she be considered a corny chick? Really?
I don't think she would.
What does a corny chick consist of? You don't know? That's
I've
bullshit.
never been one, so I don't know.
You ain't got to be a corny chick to know what a corny chick consists of. Like, there's something about a chick that might be corny.
I mean, nowadays, what would have been corny when I was younger might be different than what people consider corny now. So I don't know. What would you consider corny? From your generation, which is not my generation, but from your generation. Because we got different generations. Because I'm older than you.
I think kissy whores are corny.
What are kissy
Kissy whores are corny. The chick that act like she all way about it, but she won't let you hit. That's corny. And she does that on purpose. Like the group of friends
So what does she do?
the group of friends that say that they about that life, but they don't really fuck. They corny.
Kissy whores.
Kissy whores.
So what do they do?
They kiss. They kiss.
Okay.
They kiss. They'll make out till the sun come up and do the shit with anybody. And you know what I'm saying? To make it seem like
So they'll kiss anybody, but
a
they
kiss-
won't fuck you.
Right. But hold on, don't make it seem like it's
Fuck
just me.
anybody.
I'm about to say, don't make it seem like it's me. Fuck is
They
you
won't
talking
fuck anybody.
about?
They won't fuck anybody.
I don't know if it's that they won't fuck anybody or whatnot, but maybe they I don't know, maybe they just treat the box like it's precious. Like it ain't other ones out there. The ones that sit up there and invite you to the thing seem like it should be like a vibe. The whole thing should be like a party. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit happened to me a couple times. I was messing with this girl. My man was messing with her roommate. And his roommate was going for the weekend. This is up at the borough. I think I told this story before.
Okay.
And
Tell it again.
we was in the room, and he on the bed with his joint. I'm on the bed with the other one and whatnot. And one was like, yo, y'all don't mind doing all this shit around each other. She like, oh, we hoes. We do whatever. And her friend was like, we ain't really hoes. She was like, nah, I'm just playing, but blah, blah, blah. We don't really give a fuck or whatnot. This what it is. But on both occasions, we kissing. Now, mind you, we was young than a motherfucker, 18 years old. And we kissing, like rolling around in the bed, but as soon as like my hands start, you know what I mean? Because I'm nice with my hands. So my hands just start, you know what I mean, fiddling and shit. You know what I mean? And
Because I'm nice with my hands.
I'm one of the,
Is what he just said
that's what I
on
said.
the podcast.
That's what I said. I'm nice with my hands. So when I started like fiddling and whatnot, and see, I'm vicious because I'm very, very like, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the hood, so it's one of them things that if you gonna get it, you got it. You know what I mean? You know, somebody's parent might be coming home. You might not have a house to yourself the whole time. So I'm kind of used to that. You know what I mean? I'm the one hand I can unfasten a bra, one hand, 4-pronger too. I'm gangster. 4-pronger. Yo, you don't even know many niggas that could do 4-pronger with one hand. Pinch pop. Pinch and pop. You know how niggas be drawing, you know what I mean? You could tell an experienced goofy ass nigga or whatnot to pull a titty out from the bottom and the bra still on. So she still got the strap on the motherfucker, but the titty hanging out the bottom. Is one titty still in the cup or whatnot, or the goofy niggas that really try to pull a titty out from the top. You know what I'm saying? It's uncomfortable because the titty hanging out the top and it's pushing it up, but the titty look a little weird and wonky and whatnot because the titties ain't supposed to go that way. You gotta be extraordinaire. You gotta find a way to get to the titties without having to look like a horn dog. That's what calming your hornies down about. If you could get to the titties without touching the titty, oh my God, I'm good at this. If you can get to the titties without touching the titty, you the man. That's how it works. Am I right or am I wrong? If a nigga can get to the titties without touching, he ain't even got to touch him yet. He ain't even got to touch him yet. I'm trying to tell you, used to be like, you know what I mean? You ease your way around to the back. And you think that both hands is going up, but what you do is you smooth up the back and go under the strap, right? And then you have one hand descends and you grab the woman's side and the other hand like a ninja. Then pop. That's it. The other hand clamp snap. All it is, you know what I'm saying, it's inertia. You drag it in one way, it'll unhook. Woo. And that's a lot of trial and error that it took in order to get that good, though. Trust me. A lot of trial and error. I've done times where I've accidentally fastened it, refastened it to the wrong hook, or you get if it's a 4-prong, you get three of them off and one still holding on. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to go back, and that's kind of embarrassing because you were supposed to be a pro with the first one. I would tell everybody out there, if you're not good at this, try to practice with 2 hands. Don't do like me. Like when you get both hands back there, you use one hand as leverage and one is the pulley, one is the pushy. Boop, pop, pop, and you good. Because once the titties is out, it's a go. Because if she don't like you, she'll be like, oh, what you doing? Then she'll go back and she'll put the bra back on. The more you know. How did we get there? I'll never know. But the more you know. You just gonna be quiet about this whole thing? You quiet about the whole motherfucking time? You ain't gonna say nothing? Because you know I'm right. You know what I'm saying? You talking to something like a ninja. I'm something like a ninja on that front. All right, let's bring up a topic real quick.
Please. Please.
So Taya wrote these topics, right?
Oh, Lord.
You know, Taya always has a thing into which that she's trying to get to the bottom of what the fuckery is in the world today.
Okay.
And I love Taya for this, right? She said, can men and women genuinely be friends?
Yes.
Well, we know this for certain.
We know this.
We know this for certain. But.
Now, before we go but.
All right. All right. Before
I
we go
think.
but, I'm so immature. Go ahead.
I didn't say anything.
Yo, Mike, see, that's what I'm saying. I didn't say you said that. The fuck is wrong?
But I know that's what you were.
Oh my God, that's what you do. Go ahead.
Okay, so I think
Right.
that men and women can genuinely be friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what helps that is that if that girl is seeing one of his friends. So if you had a friend that I liked.
Oh, okay. I
you
see what
know,
you said.
Where I'm seeing this friend.
Right.
And we all roll together, we cool.
Yeah.
Then definitely we can be friends because you're never going to see me in that light of that's somebody I would like to.
So you're saying that it takes you off the market because you're seeing one of their friends.
Right.
Wow. I never really thought of it in that way, but that does
Like
make
when
a
I
lot of
met
sense.
you, I met you and your wife the same day.
Yes.
So we became cool.
Yeah.
Together as, a joint friendship situation.
Understood. Right.
But, there are also people that, we like in this world.
Okay.
So it may be in the crew, but I'm not someone that you would ever look at like if this, situations were different, that's somebody I would like to see. You never see me in that light because I've always been big sis.
Right.
And, there are people out in the world that associate with me. So you would never, if you were a single person, you would never step to me in that way because
Right. But we have years upon years with that situation built in that realm.
I don't even think we had kids yet.
Exactly. I don't think we did. Neither one of us had, when we met, we didn't have children. So my thing is though, beyond that fact, because I think I can understand what you mean by that because it's still outliers to situations. Niggas is nasty and people are fucked up all the time.
Yeah.
They'll go back and double dip in the pot and all that extra shit. But I'm talking about people that genuinely meet with no connections. Like, okay, if we in a group of friends, all right, and we know each other as single people. You know what I'm saying? You single, you do what you do. I'm single, I do what I do or whatnot. And we cool as a male and a female. Mm-hmm. Heterosexual male and female.
And I also
we hang out.
Some people are just not your type.
That's true too.
Some people are just not your type. Some people are just people I'm friends with.
How many times in those relationships is it always one person in that
start trying to catch?
Yeah, that's somebody that likes somebody though. Even when we start thinking about it, think about those type of things where there's always one person that's not somebody's type. But you'll never see it be like two nice looking people. Let's be like two nice looking people or whatnot. They both single. They both take trips. They both, you know what I'm saying? They both do well, you know what I mean, business wise and work wise, and they get to it, and they're in, you know what I mean, mutual places with each other. They know they got mutual friends, and they chill and they hang out and whatnot. Sooner or later, unless there's a reason, I don't fuck with him because his breath stink. I don't like short girls. This nigga's he's too short for me. Blah 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 blah. But I think those dividing factors affect even the friendship?
Yeah.
Okay, so we
And
kind of
it's-
going back on
and
what we
then
said
I
originally.
think, I think sometimes, because I can speak to this for myself,
Okay.
is that one person could genuinely just want to be friends, and the other person can genuinely like that other person. But one person could be oblivious to the fact that that person likes them. And I speak to this because this has happened to me.
So, all right. So now, and that's what I'm saying. Now we're talking about the nuances of a situation. So maybe this situationally, we understand that it can be, but there has to be an outlier. There has to be somebody else involved in that situation.
Right.
People just can't, like people in the same scenario, in the same situations are drawn to each other because of that. If there's a familiarity with somebody and you guys are from the same like walk of life or the same vibe and the same rhythm, sooner or later, that's crazy, right? Sooner or later, your paths are going to cross in a specific way.
Right.
If that makes sense. So, if you got a single
So hold
friend,
on. So we're gonna go live real quick.
all right. Let's go live. Let's go live.
Let's go live. Hey people, how y'all doing? Come on in.
What's crack-a-lacking on the
What's
crowd side?
crack-a-lacking? What's crack-a-lacking on the nippy-tippy side? The question is,
I heard that one. Go ahead. Go ahead. The nippy tippy side. We just talking about titties, nippy tippy. Yeah,
the
go ahead.
question is,
Right.
can males and females, women and men,
Right.
genuinely be friends?
Genuinely be friends.
Genuinely be friends with no, I used to like them,
Right.
you know, but we decided we're just going to be friends. No, these are just people that, you know,
And I say,
friends.
if the playing field is even, holy shit, that lightning
That
is
sound
right
like a
outside.
gunshot.
Yeah, I know. The cameras didn't reset either. Did you see the lights flicker?
No,
I hope it didn't hit the transformer or nothing like that. That's kind of crazy. This shit sound crazy out
my
there.
ass got to get home.
Yeah, that's wild. But
I think I'm gonna go around the park. I don't think I'm getting on
yeah,
76
you might
today.
not get on 76 too wide open for that shit. I think that if the playing fields are even, rather than just without the stipulations, without the they used to date my friend, or I know they wife, or I know they ex-wife, or I know they ex-boyfriend, I know they ex-girlfriend, I know they ex-husband, you know what I'm saying? Or we've hung out from time to time because of, you know, a situation or two, blase, blase, blah. I'm thinking to myself, if the playing fields are even, no. No. Two single people under the same walks of life without being entangled or any type of turmoil.
I thought you hated that word.
Entanglements are entanglements. It is a thing, you know. Hate the fucking word, but it is a thing. But that's what I'm saying. Two people that are in that realm or whatnot. That's the reason why all the time when you have people that are you know them older people, you know what I'm saying, that's in their 50s and 60s that know somebody from back in the day that used to be married to somebody they don't fuck with no more, and they don't talk to each other for a long time, and they run into the bar. You know, they run into each other at the bar. Oh, they fucking. And the reason why they fucking is because the kid's grown, there's no stipulations, and right now they don't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying. If the playing field is even and there's no stipulations, I don't think so. Nah. It has to be something that goes along with that. Period.
That's a thought process.
I mean, what do you like I'm saying, I'm explaining it, but what do you think?
I mean, I think, like I said earlier, I said this before we went live, that in some situations where there's a crew of people, that I may like somebody in that crew and somebody in that crew may like me.
Right.
So therefore, everyone else in the crew already knows we're not rapping to her and that we're not going to see her in that light because she likes him and he likes her. So that's just going to be people. So that just is where the friendship kind of starts off, that there'll never be anything outside of that except for us to be
But that
friends.
isn't that a stipulation? Isn't that a stipulation? That's kind of what I was talking about. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Isn't that a stipulation?
It could be.
If there's that one person that has a friend group They come across.
Right.
Like y'all, like all the cookouts come. You know what I'm saying? Let's say let's make up
Cookout.
let's make up something like you single. You don't have any ties to anybody.
Wait a minute. Say that again.
You single.
I'm single.
And you don't have. Come on, this is not a fucking advertisement. This is a question. You know what I'm saying? You single. You don't have any ties to anybody in that realm, okay? And we got a friend that don't have ties to anybody in that realm too, and we always hanging out together. We find ourselves at the same cookouts. We go bowling and shit like that. You know what I mean? We had the mixers. We'll take a trip to Jamaica. He leaves by himself. You leave by yourself. Y'all two gonna fuck. That's just kind of how it's always going, especially if it's like it's all couples on there and Kellie and Gerald are the two niggas that just come all the time and ain't nobody, you know what I mean? And if Kellie thinks Gerald is cute and Gerald thinks Kellie is cute, that's kind of how that's going to work. And I'm talking like 98% of the time. If Gerald is a straight man that's looking to mingle, you know what I'm saying, and it comes on these trips, you know what I'm saying, or comes to these events and he's doing his thing on a regular, and he finds you remotely attractive, there's going to be a chance that y'all get into it. But damn sure y'all just won't be friends hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I had hollered at Kellie or whatnot. We just gonna go bowling. So y'all dating now, but y'all just friends?
Well, who called it a date? No one called it a date. I just saw the flicker.
Yeah, I saw a flicker too. I've never, ever have seen anybody.
I have. Well, damn, I can't even say that now.
I took a girl to Powerhouse, and I wanted to hit. When I was my senior year of high school, I wanted to hit.
I have a friend.
We was friends, but I still wanted to hit.
I have a friend, and he and I have we've known each other since 5th grade.
Okay.
And we've always bumped into each other. He shares like my Marvel love, right?
Right.
So just one day, I think he wrote on Facebook, "Who wants to go see such and such with me?"
Yeah.
So I was like, "Yo, where you at?"
Right.
So we linked up, we hung out, we went to the movies, and this is not the first. Like we've done this at least 4 times with different Marvel movies, right?
Okay.
Always my homie.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then he told me one day, he's like, you were somebody I always, thought I might like to date. He's like, but it just never,
You never thought about him in that way?
Well, I never thought about him like that way because I've known him since 5th grade. But he never made a move or said anything. So it never led me down the road to even think that he was thinking about it like that. Like even one day, like we ran into each other. I was in college. And we ran into each other, and I was like, yeah, today my birthday, this, that, and the third. He's like, yo, what you doing on this, that, and the third day? I was like, nothing. He was like, yo, I'm going to take you out to lunch.
Right,
Because he worked around the corner from me. So we went up to Oak Lane Diner and had lunch, I'm not
rest in peace to Oak Lane Diner.
Rest in peace to Oak Lane Diner.
Yeah,
Ain't
yeah.
nothing but a grass patch right there.
And
66
the
Road.
fucking sign's still there, too. Go ahead. It's like a tombstone. Go ahead.
But it was, and to this day, that's still my peoples all day.
Mm-hmm.
And
you never had the inclination. Y'all would run into each other, but you never had the inclination that he would continuously want to run into you.
No.
Over and over and over again, run into you. You never really thought about that.
No.
It just doesn't make any sense to me, Kellie.
Didn't my sister tell you I'm oblivious?
You are completely and utterly oblivious, but I think it's on purpose. You just didn't, like, honestly. If I stay oblivious, then I could be like, what? You just
I didn't even realize.
You just like being surprised. You like the person
surprised.
that's down. You like an Eagles fan that is gonna shit on the Eagles the entire time. You a diehard fan, but as soon as they do something wrong, like, up they go the Eagles, fuck it up again. You know what I'm saying? And then when they win the Super Bowl, be like, I can't believe this. I never thought they could actually do it and whatnot. Like, these motherfuckers went 13-5. Nigga, they was the best team in the league the whole season. You never thought they could do it.
I'm not that Eagles fan. You know that.
Right. But it's a lot of people out there that are.
Look, don't put me in that category.
But
I don't want anyone to make a mistake that I'm that type of Eagles fan.
You can't be oblivious to some shit that's always in your face.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Yes, I can.
What? That's exactly. You could. It's not oblivious when you choose to stay that way. You're being, you know what I'm saying? It's not oblivious. You just choosing to leave the door open for something. Like, I don't know if he liked me, he would tell me. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not how this
Is
works.
that not how it works?
No, that's not how any of this works. If you know, you know. Like, you don't have an inclination. You don't ever talk. Sit down there.
I
talk,
just want to assume
with
that
your
everyone
friends.
likes me because I'm a nice person. But if someone likes me, see, I want to know that somebody likes me, not just because, I'm not going to say what I was thinking in my head, but the way I look, because I just want to know that somebody likes me. Like, generally,
What
like
was you gonna name attributes and shit? I don't understand. What you talking about? You
juicy booty, I guess.
say that old man that came up to you're looking real good in them.
He was like, he damn near whispered in my ear.
You're looking real.
You looking real good in that yellow. Like, my eyes bugged out. I was like this.
You're looking real.
Thank
good.
you. I looked at Tiff like,
I got a whole pension.
what the hell? She's like, ooh,
whole pension in the 401k.
She want to text all the group chat friends about what's going on down at her Dundee in the yellow dress.
You're looking real good in that dress. Yeah, niggas is out of control, man. Shout out to the old heads that's
I
still
was
shooting their
like,
shot.
Pop, you old enough to be my daddy.
But see,
And he said, oh,
he definitely want to be your daddy.
I'm good.
So,
I'm good.
but that's what I'm saying, man. All stipulations, all of these things and whatnot, tie back to the fact that I just don't think that if you even the playing field and whatnot, and there's anything mutual in those situations, and that you are two people of the same species that like each other and would like to have sex, that it keeps you from doing that. It just doesn't. So, can men and women be friends? Yes. Are there outliers and stipulations that go along with that? Abso-fucking-lutely. I'll take that. Yeah. I'll take that. It was a follow-up question, but it wasn't pertaining to that per se. Can you be friends with your ex while you're in a current relationship? No. Coming from something. All right, Kelly, because I think you've tried this before. So let's talk about this. Have you tried this before?
Let's not focus on me.
No, let's focus on you. Not too much
Let's
on
not
Kelly.
focus on me.
Let's not focus on you.
Can
you speak?
I'm not going to speak. I'm going to speak on something I learned a couple of days ago.
All right. There we go.
So,
Let's talk about that.
My new boss, who has been married for some time.
Yeah.
He was telling us something, and he was like, and I'm still friends with my ex-girlfriend. He's like, we talk all the time.
Yikes.
Italian. His wife is 4'11". I know she's feisty as hell.
Yeah.
I just know it.
All
I
her
feel
life.
it, and I can't wait to meet her.
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm gonna love her.
Right.
He's like, but my wife can't stand her, and her husband can't stand me.
Because y'all used to.
And they've all been like in the same place.
Y'all used to fuck. Like being friends with your ex is like being a fat person that sleeps in a donut factory. But being a former fat person that sleeps in a donut factory. You just, come on, man. Sooner or later, that Krispy Kreme gonna come off that motherfucking vat, and it's gonna be extremely tantalizing. You're gonna have a bad day. You got too much easy access to familiarity.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Would you leave a porn addicted person, you know what I'm saying, in risque, you know what I mean, every day of the fucking week? Would you leave an alcoholic in a fine wine and good spirits store? Would you let him work there? You understand what I'm saying? like, come on. It doesn't make any sense. Would you leave? Come on, man.
I don't have nothing to say.
Would you let a recovering crack addict sleep in a crack house?
Few exes that I'm still friends with through relationships that I've been in.
You know any reformed addicts that live on Kensington and Allegheny?
Not one.
Exactly. They are all currently strung the fuck out. Friends with your ex?
It's one of my best friends. He's one of my best friends.
He married?
Not anymore.
Why?
Why is he not married?
Yeah, well I mean,
They got divorced.
Why did they get divorced?
Because they were no longer connected.
Oh, all right, irreconcilable.
Now that's the funny thing is that I really, while he was married, I didn't talk to him at all.
No.
I didn't talk to him.
No.
No, I did actually because I got her a discount at my hotel because she's a doctor.
Oh,
I got
okay.
her a discount at my hotel because she was attending a conference.
Have you guys seen each other since he got divorced?
Yes. Yes. When I went to visit him, I stayed at his house while he was at work.
Have y'all fooled around?
No, not really.
What's not really? You either did or you fucking didn't. Either you did or you did not. This is not one of them things where it's like, oh, well, up in the air, but sometimes.
We did not have sex.
Okay.
We were not naked in each other's presence. I think we kissed. We did not sleep in the same bed.
He didn't try the technique.
No.
He didn't try to. I got that shit from Joey on Friends too. That nigga was a magician at it, and I figured I would learn it.
No. Matter of fact, I two times that I went down to where he lives at, I stayed at his house.
Right.
Both times.
You leaving something out of the story, but I'm gonna let you lead to that if you want to share, but if you don't want to share. So if you don't want to share, just leave that be. I understand.
It's nothing to share. Nothing happened. I recorded a podcast from his house.
I remember that.
I remember. Oh no,
I remember that too.
You remembering it?
Yeah, I remember it too. Yeah. Yeah, for those that listen to the podcast, if you are a follower of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast and you've been following for a long time, you probably do
It
remember
was
this
during
episode.
Zoom time.
It was definitely a Zoom episode. And you went down there and, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. So, even though you, see, what you're not saying about this story is one of the reasons why your whole argument is bullshit.
Go ahead, say what you think I'm not saying. It's okay for you to say it.
It's okay for me to say it?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm not going to say that.
What? Say what? What am I not saying?
Why'd you go visit?
I actually went on vacation.
Uh-huh.
So I was having some issues at home.
Right.
And needed to get away. And so I went down to actually visit my cousin. And so...
How'd you end up at his house?
Because he lives around the corner from the airport. So the night before, I stayed at his house because my flight went out early and he lives 10 minutes from the airport. So it just made sense to... He was at work.
Right.
So while he was at work, I was at his house.
But the
second time I went, I had a job interview down there.
But the time in question when you went down there to visit him, and there was never any thought process of anything with y'all?
Because of who he is, there's always a thought process of who we are.
Oh, so now we get down to the nitty-gritty. This is what I'm saying. What you are foregoing to say, if that's the right word, I don't know.
What I'm not saying is...
What you're not saying is what rings the truest. You and that ex.
But he's the only ex that the door will always be cracked for.
Okay. Oh, okay. There we go.
But nonetheless, even if nothing ever again happened with us,
right,
he is someone that I can confide in, that I can trust with, whatever. So while I'm not in situations where I have a boyfriend, a dude, fiance, whatever.
Right.
Not to say he's my go-to person.
Yeah.
But there's someone I know that I can call and unload on. He is my friend.
Ooh. Change the word into that a little bit.
He's someone that I can express my deepest, darkest feelings to.
All right, we can keep. Let's just stick.
Unload on.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
What up, though?
But that's to me that sounds like he's your what's the one if you're not married by a certain time then y'all just get together. What's the name of that?
Oh yeah.
the
I know what you're talking about.
yeah, you are the final destination of love interest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When all else fails or whatnot, if everything is open by the time you hit what is it, 50 now? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Then that's a go.
You know how close I am to 50?
I know, and that's the reason why I'm mentioning it.
Anybody say agree?
What you,
I didn't say agree.
mean
I
agree?
just said the statement.
I didn't have
You
to
did.
agree. God agreed. Fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? That listen, it ain't my fault. Shit. That's when your mama and your daddy made you. I noticed that people back then was probably getting on and making kids to like feelings from the reasons from Earth, Wind and Fire. The reasons that we. Anyway, quick thing, real quick, we'll get out of here and whatnot. I wanted to talk about the baby mom and baby dad thing for a second.
Okay.
Does the title baby mom and baby dad have a negative connotation?
You know what? I think in the attempt that is in how it's used, it depends on how it's used and where it's used. Like I was a couple of months ago, I was driving down the street with my aunt and my mom in the car. We were going to a show.
Right.
And my son's father was outside mowing his mom's lawn.
Oh, okay.
And I physically, I haven't seen him in years.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, I haven't seen him in person. I've talked to him on the phone.
Yeah.
Or I've texted with him.
Yeah.
But, physically have been in the same,
Yeah.
where he sees my face and I see his face.
Right.
I haven't seen him in years.
Right.
And so, as I was driving by, I yelled out the window, "Hey, baby daddy." And he turned around like, "Yo, what's up? How you doing?" I'm like, "All right, how you good? All right." And kept it pushing.
And you said you was in the car with your mom?
My
what
mom
did-
and my dad. My mom and my aunt.
And what did she say?
My mom was cracking up.
Not, hey, baby dad.
"Hey, baby daddy."
Just out the window. Just.
And then my aunt hasn't seen my son's father, oh my God, since before Caleb was one.
Right.
Because he came to my uncle's funeral. My uncle died right after my son was born.
Right.
And so he did come to the funeral. So my aunt hasn't seen him since then. And so she's seen pictures of Caleb, and she's like, "Who does he look like more, you or him?" I was like, "Well, I think it depends on who he's with
Right.
and what he's doing with his face at the time."
Absolutely.
And just even that quick drive-by, she was like this. "Oh, I can see him.
Right,
I can
right.
see both of you and Caleb."
Right.
So I was like, "Yeah." So
Yeah. So,
I just think, if I think in the connotation of how it's used, whatever you're talking about at that time.
yeah, because you talk about more of a level of maturity because you're,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I don't give a
Yeah, you don't really give a fuck. Hey, baby daddy, how's it
My
going?
son graduated from high school.
I know for a fact
So
that
you
it's.
know what that means now.
What does that mean now?
That means I don't have to talk to him
Oh, yeah, that's true.
about anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Or,
No, that's not true, y'all.
yes, it is.
I guess.
Yes, it is.
I guess.
I
can
don't.
still
I
talk
don't
to
really.
him, like-
I don't
like-
really have to say anything to him.
Right.
I don't have to ask him to call his son.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
have to ask him to do anything for his son. My son can reach out for himself.
Right.
The next time I may or may not, may speak to him
Right.
is if my son is getting married
That's true.
or having a baby,
Is
whichever one comes
he
first.
married, remarried, remarried,
No.
married, booed up, anything?
He was at one time. I don't know if he still is. I know he broke up with the girl I knew about, so I don't know what's going on in his life right
Could
now.
y'all ever be friends?
I think once Caleb actually moves out of my house, we may be able to be friends.
The baby mom, baby dad saga.
That's a whole
continue.
dynamic that
Because the dynamic is the fact that people, and I've seen this more often than not. You talk about the door always being cracked. Unfortunately, that's the one person that I would tell all baby moms and baby dads alike. Please stay away from your respective children, unless you hate his fucking guts and you want to run him over with your car. If you mind the sight of him, you're fine. But the moment that you say, "Oh, they ain't that bad" and whatnot, and they come over, listen, you got to watch yourself. You got to watch yourself because that's a person that you've spent some of the most intimate moments of your existence with.
I'm trying to tell you.
But it's still a negative connotation. I still think it is.
I will say this. And this goes back to being the friends with the exes. And,
Right.
You have those times that you slip back and slide back with that ex because, not so much you want it back,
Yeah.
but you know what that's like.
Yeah.
And you just need a little something.
Yeah.
He is the one ex
Right.
in my entire life of exes
Hmm.
that I have never doubled back to.
That's wild.
Like when we broke up,
Yeah.
we broke up.
Mm.
I have never hugged outside of a hug at Christmas
Yeah.
and a thank you for a gift.
Mm-hmm.
There has been no kisses. There's been no extended hugs.
And y'all never fooled around
There's no
after?
fooling around. There's no
Wow.
fucking. There's no nothing.
You are essentially an anomaly because it take people forever to get off of their baby mom, baby dad. That shit they could be in full-fledged relationships, and if the baby dad, like they could be deep in a relationship and will test the waters every once in a while. And listen, there's people out here, they fucked up. That's some fucked up shit to say, but hey, at the end of the day, people are what people are. That's kind of wild. Yeah. Shout out to that. I think baby dad and baby mom is still kind of negative in the hood because it goes to show that we don't have a lot of married people. We procreate a lot more than we marry. Yeah. A lot more than we marry.
A lot of people are like, look, I'm good with being
everybody just be fucking,
a daddy. Man. I just don't want to be your husband.
And that shows something when you procreate with the motherfucker. Because like I said before, motherfuckers don't wear condoms no more. We got to bring back like a condom campaign or something like that. Some sort of birth control to get this shit. You should be able to.
Birth control messed up my knees.
What?
Yeah.
Explain. Please explain to me how birth control messed up your fucking knees.
And honest to goodness, I have spoken to my doctor. I have spoken.
I am so immature. Birth control messing up your knees is crazy. Because
here's what happened.
More on your knees,
no,
you wouldn't have needed birth control.
You are so ridiculous. I'm not going to say the bad R word.
Oh
you are so ridiculous.
Please explain to me.
I'm going to explain.
You can't say. Go ahead.
This has been confirmed
right
by my lady doctor.
Right.
Okay? So I was taking about 2 years ago.
And your OBGYN is a fucking woman?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Please explain it to me because I'm about to call red flag and bullshit on this. But go ahead.
So my doctor is a woman.
Yeah.
So a couple of years ago, started dating somebody.
Right.
Yes, protection was used, but just in case, let's be all the way around.
Okay.
Because he ain't snipped.
Right.
I ain't trying to have no babies. So I get on the pill.
Right.
Okay. I noticed, like maybe a couple of months in, that all of a sudden my knees are getting like extra stiff. And that's weird.
Right.
Because you know me on the dance floor. I'm taking it down to the ground.
Yeah, you percolating and all that shit.
Everything. Can't do it. So me and him stopped seeing each other. I stopped taking the pills. Legs still like iffy. So last year, when I was at my lady doctor, and I asked her, because started seeing him again, started taking the pill again.
Oh, shit.
Then I started noticing my knees were getting a little stiffer again. So I stopped taking them. And I asked her, could this particular pill, this is all different types of pills.
Yeah.
Could this particular pill that I was taking affect my body like this?
Right.
And she was like, yes. She's like, if you have something that was going to eventually happen to you, this particular pill could speed it up.
So if you was
my knees were eventually going to get big. No.
I'm just saying.
Physically
all right.
Like
I'm about to say, because she said, I'm like, but damn, if you was going
physically,
right.
My knees have always not been the greatest because I've been a dancer. Like I've dance class from 2 years old,
right,
till whenever. So at some point in time, I actually tore a ligament in my knee.
Okay.
So I've been on medicine off and on for my knees since I was like 12 years old.
Okay.
But she said if something was going to happen to my knees
Right.
later,
Right.
the actual pill that I was on
Right.
could speed it up. And so all this old womanness that I'm feeling now, I should probably have been feeling just a little later. And I'm feeling now.
You said it was a lady doctor. Was she a black lady?
Spanish.
Spanish lady.
All my doctors are ladies, and they're either Spanish or African American.
I'm too immature for this conversation
I know.
because to me that just seems like a medical excuse not to give fellatio. But that's just me. I don't understand like why.
I won't say anything while I'm on camera.
Like to me that's just saying now we have another warning. We have another fucking warning. Exactly. We have another warning out there, fellas. Now the women are saying that their birth control is affecting their knees. So just forewarning. Need to let you know that you're not getting what you need on that front and whatnot. It is because that if they're on the pills,
Something just flashed on that camera.
yeah, it always flashes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it always flashes.
I never know.
It's restricting their ability to bend and use their knees properly.
Bend and snap.
So my thought process, I would just say every man should just invest in low sitting stools, like those little benches and whatnot. That's fine. You can sit right on a stool. I'll help you up. All that. We got to be fundamental because these things need to take place. You know what I'm saying? These things need to take place, and these women, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're feminists or not or whatnot, but to say that the birth control is affecting your knees is some different type level shit. And I am not going to be the one to stand for it. I'm not. Mr. Know-It-All is here for everybody. And nobody's going to feed me that rhetoric that the birth control that you taking is affecting your fucking knees. Affecting your knees, Kelly?
That's why I stopped taking it.
Oh, that's why you stopped taking it. Oh, you stopped taking it?
Yeah.
All right.
No, we're not gonna make this shit worse. I'm not going to actively take a pill that's going to fuck up my knees more
There you go.
than they already are. No, we stopped taking it.
All right. You know what I'm saying? So then, maybe Megan Thee Stallion should come out with some pills.
Hey,
She come out with the pills, you know what I'm saying, help everybody out, get everybody better.
God, I can't.
All right. Shout out to all that. Let's talk movies, TV shows, and we get the hell out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching From. Knee deep into the second season. I drifted off. We was trying to knee deep. This show is one of the best shows on TV. You got to check it out. Okay. You got to check it out. Haven't been to the movie theater to see anything extra. I told you, Cross the Spider-Verse, last thing I saw. Yeah, nothing else. But I've been like binging the shit. So
maybe I'll binge that tonight after I cook dinner.
Yeah, and then get out of this fucking monsoons. That shit look crazy.
Yeah. I was gonna stop past my mama's house. That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, give her a call. She be all right.
Going straight home.
She got food in the house, right? Everything's good. You know what I'm saying? And what's the dog's name? Dolphin, Taffy, Dollar. What's the dog's name?
Close to dollar.
Dolly, Duffy.
Starts with an F.
Oh, Flower. Yeah, shout out to Flower.
And Apollo. Shout out to Apollo.
That's the cat?
That's the cat.
Oh, yeah.
It's my homegirl.
Any TV you watching anymore? You already said all the TV, pretty much.
Yeah,
TV
I was watching Yellowstone
Mm-hmm.
and stopped like mid-season 3, so I finally picked that up. So I finished season 3, 4, and 5 within the last week. So I'm all caught up on that. I went to see Transformers last night. So I am all there on all the Transformer movies. And, yeah, I don't know what's out next. I've been watching Run the World, which is, like 2023 living single situation going on.
Oh, okay. I gotta finish.
Matter of fact, Erica is in it. Erica Alexander is in this show.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, just catching up on my regular stuff. I watch Ruthless, which is a Tyler Perry show. It's mad crazy, but I enjoy it.
Tyler Perry always trying to push the envelope. Now that they cussing his shows be driving me crazy.
Oh, no. Ruthless?
Yeah.
Not only is it cussing,
Yeah.
there's nudity.
Yeah. Tyler Perry been wanting to do some crazy shit for a long time.
I was like, what?
He is
And
really
what
pushing
can we
envelope.
acknowledge that he brought BET and VH1?
Oh yeah, shout out to Tyler Perry for that shit.
Tyler Perry.
Shout out to Tyler Perry for that shit. It's gonna be bad wigs and fucking church movies for the foreseeable future. I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna see everything. And Medea is definitely the CEO. You know what I'm saying? She's making all the executive decisions. And shout out to that black man for single-handedly putting his stamp on Hollywood. It's a good look, man. It's a good look, man. All right, well, that's cool, man. Well, get with us on IG at Mr_KnowItAll_pod, the Facebook fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast on TikTok. And please send us all your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to the Gmail account at MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. That's MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. All right, Anita. Now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends.
I'm not gonna spend my life being.
What? Did you put some liquor in that cup? Oh, you did
Yeah.
put some liquor in that cup. You with that goddamn Malibu. You the only one.
It's all gone.
The only person I know that got aged Malibu somewhere just sitting just places.
Just sitting there waiting for me.
Just come back and me pour some of my aged, my 6-month-old Malibu that's sitting over there. Oh, man. All right, well, we're going to close things out. This has been episode 154.
154.
Quick riddle for you. Oh, man. If you got nuts on the wall, what do you got?
Walnuts.
You got nuts on the chest, what do you got?
Nastiness.
No, if you got nuts on the chest, what do you got?
Chestnuts.
You got nuts on the chin, what do you got?
What do you have?
No, tell me, what do you got?
Chin nuts.
Dick in your mouth. Love y'all dearly, man. Holler at y'all next week, man. Peace.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Well, you shouldn't be such a smart mouth, Mr. Know-It-All.